Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Forgive yourself for accepting less than you deserved, but don't do it again. Not how long, but how well you have lived is the main thing. Stop chasing the money and start chasing the passion. You've got to know when it's time to turn the page. You can only lose what you cling to. Trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. The past shows what you've done. The future will show what you learned. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. A man who wants to lead the orchestra must turn his back on the crowd. We master our future with experiences from our past. You are not what you think you are. You are not what others think you are. You are what you think others think you are. The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. If we all did the things we are capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Expecting life to treat you well because you are a good person is like expecting an angry bull not to charge because you are a vegetarian. You can't fall if you don't climb, but there's no joy in living your whole life on the ground. The art of living lies less in eliminating our troubles than in growing with them. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. No matter how many goals you have achieved, you must set your sights on a higher one. Don't blow off another's candle, for it won't make yours shine brighter. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. The only time you run out of chances is when you stop taking them. You can do what you have to do, and sometimes you can do it even better than you think you can. You can't build a reputation for what you're going to do. Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. You can have anything you want if you are willing to give up the belief that you can't have it. It's better to be an optimist who is sometimes wrong than a pessimist who is always right. Rarely have I seen a situation where doing less than the other guy is a good strategy. The best thing about the past is learning what not to take into the future. The minute you decide to do what you love to do, you have made a life plan for yourself and a career choice. Happiness is not having what you want. It is appreciating what you have. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Rather go to bed without dinner than to rise in debt. Having been poor is no shame, but being ashamed of it is. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Every day is a bank account, and time is our currency. No one is rich, no one is poor. We've got 24 hours each. Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. Control your finances, or lack of them will control you. Look at life through the windshield, not the rearview mirror. Many people take no care of their money till they come early to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. Nobody is going to watch out for you like you. Once you face your fear, nothing is ever as hard as you think. Out of difficulties grow miracles. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. People aren't for you or against you. They're for themselves. What is coming is better than what is gone. Sometimes you just have to walk away, let people go, and let relationships end. You are stronger than you think. You have gotten through every bad day in your life, and you are undefeated. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Trust yourself. You've survived a lot, and you'll survive whatever is coming. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Change is not a threat. It's an invitation to live. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. It's not the mistake that matters. It's how you interpret the lesson. Every time you borrow money, you're robbing your future self. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. Too many people spend money they haven't earned, to buy things they don't want, to impress people that they don't like. Don't repeat their mistakes. The days that you don't want to do anything are the days that you need to do the most. The only thing you can control is how you feel, do, and think. Stop trying to change other people because it almost never works. Never sacrifice your growth for anyone. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Keep your expectations only to yourself. Life is not always fair. People that lie and cheat can often come out on top. But no matter how bad a situation may seem, you just have to keep battling on. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. If we command our wealth, we shall be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are indeed poor. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Lend money in front of witnesses. Give money without them. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. If you want to get rich, think of saving as earning. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Spend your money on the things money can buy. Spend your time on the things money can't buy. Why let go of yesterday? Because yesterday has already let go of you. The more your money works for you, the less you have to work for money. A wise person should have money in their head, but not in their heart. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. Watch for big problems. They disguise big opportunities. So far, you've survived 100% of your bad days. This too shall pass. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop trying to force others to. The speed of your success is limited only by your dedication and what you're willing to sacrifice. No man becomes rich unless he enriches others. The chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Some goodbyes set you free. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. A little foolishness, enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors. That will do. Hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. You think you know someone, but mostly you just know what you want to know. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which bridge to burn. All you have to do is pay attention. Lessons always arrive when you are ready. Facing your emotions gives you more strength and happiness in the long run than shutting them down or ignoring them. If you have a strong purpose in life, you don't have to be pushed. Your passion will drive you there. Life changes for the better when we realize that we don't have to know everything, and we don't have to pretend that we do. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you get what you need.